gonna feel better. Good morning, guys. Okay. I'm still feeling quite like it is 9 o'clock, almost 9. I've already requested for the nurse practitioner. I'm like, what the doctor's at? Because we need to do something. I just want to feel a little better. But I'm about to get back on the phone and see who else I need to call, because we just did my chest x-ray, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that I'm not feeling well. I can tell that. So I'm gonna go back on my mask. I'll see y'all in a little bit when some people start coming in. This whole 6 months, I would say at this stage right now where I'm at is scariest. Yeah. This is the scariest because I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. So
what's the problem?
What do you mean what's the problem? In time, you know, sometimes people get better and sometimes people get worse.
I know. You're describing it like it's really bad.
It is.
The doctor saying?
I don't know. I haven't saw any of the doctors yet, but
let's talk about you. So right now, what's different? Like what's different?
my breathing. You know how at first I could be on like 11 or 12 liters? Now I'm on 30. Yep.
Okay.
I'll be okay. I do.
What did they, sometimes it get worse or it get better?
Yeah, I have heard that before.
Okay. I mean, my prayer is that this is the height. This is the worst it can get. Then hence it starts getting better now. That's what I hope. I'm praying for you. I mean that's what I'm asking God for.
Yeah. Kind of just trying to get some things taken care of. So I called the case manager. I have to leave her a message. Well, she's the case manager director, but she kind of like, I don't know. Left her a message to come up here to speak with me so that we can get this meeting organized. The nurse practitioner just left. She was speaking with the doctors. I don't know. I want to say that they had some offers. I don't know what happened with them though. I don't even want to know because obviously I ain't getting them because I ain't over there getting the transfer. Anyway, she's gonna look at my chest x-ray. She ordered a shot of, I don't know if that's gonna help. A shot of Medrol. Go ahead and I suggested, I don't know if you guys ever had it, but as far as the breathing treatments, it's called the Mucomist. And it smells like eggs and it stinks like really, really bad. Like one of my things that I don't like is porta potties. You cannot pay me $1 million to go in a porta potty. Oh my gosh, it's just my worst, like, no. They stink. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Like, that's one of my worst things. And so that's kind of what it reminds me of. Mucomist is like stinky, but it actually just helps me to like just spit up a whole bunch of stuff. So it helps better than the albuterol and whatever else they got me pumping through the pipe or whatever. Anyway, still gotta do. Remember I was telling y'all about those PFTs? We still need to complete them. I still gotta do my 6-minute walk. So anyways, I have some coffee. There's sugar right here. And I got my my cake right here. I don't even know. You know what? I'm about to see what I'm eating. I don't even know what I'm eating, but I just know it's good. Everybody like, what's that? I said, I don't know. Anyway, I'm about to prepare my coffee and drink and have me a piece of cake with it. Whew, these cakes are so good. I'm having my cake and my coffee. I wish that I could give every single one of you some of this cake. Is it bread or what? I don't know. I'm about to email her and ask her what this is because I gotta get the name right. But it is so good. It just came by. The thing is, in the midst of all of my mess, the doctor he's actually moving to Florida to start his own transplant center, which is amazing. And so he's kind of like the senior here. So he was actually supposed to be gone last week, seeing any patients, but today he came in, so I'm surprised. And this is his doctor that's tell you like it is. So I have been waiting to speak to him. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, my breathing is not good. Is there anything we could do to improve it? He tell me flat out, no, and improve it. And so I'm like, okay. He's like, I was telling him, you know, we tried the Air Life 2000, that didn't work. He's like, yo, you're not too much oxygen. He said, my thoughts is that you have to be here until you're transplanted because there's no other way. You're on too much oxygen. So then he says 80% of why I'm still waiting is my antibodies. It would take 6 to 8 weeks for a new reading of my antibodies. Yeah. And so I was telling him, you know, that's one of my concerns is that, you know, I'm waiting, and then I fall sicker, and you guys tell me, okay, I can't do the transplant, because you know if you're too sick, they're not going to transplant you. So he's like, okay, as long as you're up and walking around doing something, your other organs are not failing, you're good. He says, but then if it does get to the point where a machine is breathing for you, he said that's not good. And I can't tell you how long it's going to be to get to that point, but it's just not good. And so he goes on to say that you have a very fatal condition. Yeah, and then he goes on to say, but you're strong. You're strong. You're strong. You have a strong willpower. You've done everything that we've asked you to do. And I think that if you do get these lungs, you're going to do very well with them. You're going to do very well. And so today's his last day. So he's like, give me a dab. So he gave me a dab. And I said, I'm a soldier. I'm going to come visit you when I get my lungs. And we just all bust out laughing. But yeah, that's how I'm at. I have a very fatal lung disease. Lord. Pray me. Then he told me, you're the longest post-transplant that we've had waiting here. 6 months, y'all. I say, well, shoot, I'm going down in history. Anyways, God is out working it out, y'all. Ain't it so amazing? It's so amazing how they come and tell you all this stuff, but still, God still has the final and last, and whatever goes on, He's still working it out, and it's amazing, you know. Just makes me feel all tingly inside. Alright, so my breathing is so bad now. I have to take this in the restroom with me. Oh God, let me hurry up and get connected to it. Okay, hold on. 2 o'clock, literally. My door is open. And so I'm just minding my own business in my room, y'all, right? So I was stretching, cause y'all, you know, my bones be popping and stuff, right? So I was stretching, like making this noise. Like, you know how when you stretch, you make a little noise or whatever. And so I raised up, and this woman all in my room. She was a visitor. Cause when they a visitor, they have on a visitor. And she all in my room looking like, I said, hey, how are you? And she's like, I'm fine. And I just bust out laughing because, like, girl, you all in here. That's why I'm like leaving my door open. I'm waiting for 2 tanks. Now that I have to use the tanks to go to and from the restroom, they running out pretty fast. So, you know, that's just gonna have to be an adjustment that we make. But I'm hoping that within this next week I can get my breathing back to where it was 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm hoping. Because right now it is not doing too well with just this. My stats are like 80s, 70s. So I can't be off of this for too long. That's what I'm hoping. That this is not permanent, that, you know, these will help. And once they look at my chest x-ray, they'll decide if they want to give me more Lasix or what, but that's the plan.
To the place you live. So what are you doing as far as getting your check transferred?
I get 2 checks. As of right now, I get 2 of them. One for rent and my pocket money. If I make it to Hollywood, I'm gonna do everything I can to switch my money there. You know what I'm saying? So I can have a rep payee in Hollywood, you know.
But you might have somebody you can't trust, though. You get a wrong person your check, and you're gonna be stuck.
This is the kind of stuff that entertain me, y'all. So he says he just put in his mind that he want to be a actor. And so he just put in his mind that he's gonna leave everything in Georgia and go to Hollywood for his big break. He said he don't care about being homeless. He'd have been homeless before. He don't care about none of this stuff, and he's actually stable in the place that he's in now. Just crazy. So let me go finish watching, and I'm gonna come back and actually talk to you guys a little bit, okay? We're gonna have a little heart to heart, okay? I'm back. Yeah, y'all just seen, I'm in better spirits. One of my doctors, well, actually all my doctors been by today, so I'm happy for that. Okay, today is Monday. Okay, I almost forgot what today was. My doctor, she's like, you know, well, it's nothing we can do about feeling. She's like, well, how are you feeling emotionally? So I let her know how I was feeling, and she's like, okay, you look like you in a better place emotionally. She's like, but as far as, you know, we can't do anything about how you're feeling because you're waiting on this transplant. Be concerned about me because I had addressed my concerns, that, you know, and some straight up answers from the doctors, which is what I got today. So now I am a lot more, well, I feel better just because I'm getting the straight up answers that I needed. I also spoke to the case manager director. Well, she's a director, and she told me that I had a case manager, but this case manager been out, and so she was kind of directing things. I don't know, it was a little bit confusing, but all in all, we're supposed to have this, well, she is supposed to start working on getting my family meeting set up to where everybody can meet all together, and we're all gonna be on the same page and discuss the things that we need to discuss. Okay, so with that being said, this situation has gotten so much bigger than anybody could imagine it would get. And I think my focus is to not lose focus. Focus is not to give up, not to become so mentally involved in what the doctors are coming and saying or what the numbers are saying, not to get so involved in it. My focus is to stay as healthy as possible, eat as much as possible, because believe it or not, guys, I need to gain this weight. The more I gain, the better it is for me after this surgery, because I'm going to end up losing a lot of it. So I need to be bulked up. That's my focus. Another one of my focus is to make sure I remain healthy as I can, meaning I don't need any sick people around me. I need to actually be washing my hands and sanitizing my hands and making sure I need to do everything I need to do, and the nurses are doing everything they need to do to protect me and be safe. Nobody knows when these lungs are coming, nobody but God knows. And so I need to be prepared when they do come. And people, every day, y'all, every day, I get told, you know, I don't think your doctors are doing as much as they need to do for you. You need to move to another state. Get on another transplant list. And I look so sick, y'all, in the eyes. That's not something I'm going to do, honestly, guys. It just takes a whole bunch of money and energy. Believe it or not, I don't have energy. I don't have that type of energy. I don't. To that. And I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that I am here for a reason. I have been at this hospital for the last 6 months for a reason. I have met all of the people that I've met for a reason. I've heard all of their stories for a reason. I've seen and experienced things in this past 6 months for a reason. And I think it ultimately boils down to timing. Yes, I need a transplant, but I'm not anxious. I'm not anxious to get one, you know? I'm waiting for God, and I think that's the difference. When people tell me, okay, do this, it's not always safe to just up and jump like that, you know? You have to pray about these things. And I'm praying about it. I'm praying about it daily. And if I felt that my doctors wasn't doing the best that they could, or if I could be transplanted in another city or state, I would take that chance. But I really feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, and that God is working everything out. And it's just a matter of timing, you know, like they accepted lungs for me, but the surgeon said no. Everybody said yeah, but when they got to the surgeon said no. So that's telling me that God is working, and it's telling me that that wasn't your time. It was not your time. So whatever it is I have left to do, I have to learn more, or I don't know what it is. It's all being put into place, and it's already put into place. And I just have to have that patience. I can't be anxious. I have to have faith. I have to trust. I have to hope. And a lot of the times we as people, we get anxious and we start trying to do it ourselves, but it's showing me and it's telling me that, hey, God is working. He has a plan. All of these other people around here may not have that plan, but he does. Y'all, I can't describe to y'all how this feels, but it's just something that I never experienced before. And when I talk to my friends and I tell them that I'm at a place where I'm okay, that if I don't get a transplant, I'm okay, because I experienced beautiful things within this last 6 months, and I've accomplished so much being here. It's okay. I'm okay with, you know, I'm okay with whatever happens, because I trust God. And that's that. Alright. I wish I could hug y'all. Wish I could hug y'all. And kiss y'all. Y'all keep me so inspired and motivated. And some of you watch me and you want me to have a transplant already, and I agree with you. But we gotta wait on God. His timing is the best timing. And if it's nothing that I've learned that his timing is the best timing. All the time in group, that's I hear nothing but that. My transplant came at the right time. The right time. I got that call at the right time. People were saying I was gonna die. You know, these are other people's testimonies. People were saying I was gonna die. I had less than 2 hours to live, but that call, it came at the right time. And again, I think God allows me to hear all of this for a reason. There are days where I'm down, I'm crying. Nurses will come in and pray with me. And a lot of times they can see my eyes puffy and red and that I've been crying. But when they ask me, are you okay? I say, I'm okay. But, you know, they end up inspiring me and praying with me and praying for me. And it's all God, honestly. It's all God. I can't tell you, but it's all God. People, at the end of the day, it's important, because I think that that's what we're all here for. We are all here for one another. Our lives are not about us. And if your life is about you, you need to do some reevaluating and figure out what's going on, because in life it's all about others. And I've totally learned that, and I'm learning that. And even when it comes to a relationship with my dad, I'm more open-minded and open-hearted. You know, I'm allowing him to be him, and to actually try to be a dad that, you know, he has not been. And even when I talk to my sister on that side, that's the one with the kids that was here the other day, you know, I just try to tell her too, you know, he's doing the best that he can, and he's not so bad after all, okay? He's not so bad. But these are the things that want us to be closer. Is it a bad situation? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's allowing all of my family to be one big family and to be closer. And that's a good thing. My sister's calling me now. Hey, hey, sister.
I need you to, I'm serious, I need you to text me something.
Alright, y'all, that's my sister. She's crazy, but yeah, she was wanting me to send her some information so that she could start sending information to like newspaper and stuff like that, to try to get my story out there more. You know, you never know in what ways people can help. I want to thank all of you for chilling with me today. It's been a long day for me. We're gonna hope I can start breathing better again, and we're still praying for these lungs to come through, okay? Ain't nobody giving up. Who giving up? Ain't nobody giving up. And you better not been and gave up either. I don't care what you go through. Giving up is not an option. But I just want to say that you guys keep me inspired. I love all of you, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow.